5:48, and now it's time for Talking with Joe. Joe Rose live from the WQAM studios this morning. Joe, already a shakeup in the Marlins front office, parting ways with Chip Bowers, the president of business operations. He's only been there for 14 months, not very long. He came from the Golden State Warriors, I believe, so clearly he's been on a very successful team. He knows how to things run. So what happened here? Did they make the right move?
Well, I just think Derek Jeter has a right to do whatever he wants. He's running the show there. But if you don't have a good product on the field, I've been saying this, it doesn't matter how beautiful your stadium is, how fan-friendly, all the new experiences, walking around, the food might be a little better, a little cheaper. But at some point, you have to have a product that makes people on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Friday, a Saturday want to go to the game. You have to have something. And right now, baseball fans know it's not a very good product. It's lacking star power. There's not a lot of production. It's not a lot of fun to watch, to be quite honest. So unless it was personality-driven that didn't get along, you can't blame him for all those things. Naming rights, how do you get a naming right for a good price to put on your new ballpark, fairly new ballpark, when you have that product? How do you get advertisers to pay top dollar? How do you get a big TV contract when they see what you're putting out on the field? It's hard. It makes it really difficult. You're not just going to buy a name. You're not buying Derek Jeter's name. You need to see something that's going to make people want to turn the TV on, listen on the radio, go to the game, and buy your product. So, you know, this guy, first of all, why in the hell would you leave the Golden State Warriors to come to the Marlins? That'd be my first question.
He was hoping to be on the cutting edge of something new and amazing, Joe, but we'll have to wait.
Brand new. You're right.
Just a little longer.
That's right.
So you talk about the product, and then that really needs to be the focus. So let's look at the field here. Obviously not as great as we hoped they would be. The Marlins have only won 9 games, but Caleb Smith, you know, a bright spot there. Pretty impressive. He's now 3-0 with a 2.0 ERA on the season. One of the few good things that the Fish have going for them right now. Joe, what do you think about him?
Well, listen, by far the best story on this team. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball. As you mentioned, 2.00 ERA right now. He's got a lot of strikeouts. He's been dominant. 27 years old. Wasn't even part of the Stanton deal. It was actually a smaller deal. And he turns out he's by far your best player on the team right now, your best pitcher. On a team that I still think has a lot of really good, young, talented pitchers. But he has been really, really good about every outing he's been in so far, and is by far, as I said, the best player at 27 years old. And guess who just jumped in my ear on a Friday? Guess who just jumped in my ear? I got the rap, Joe. Okay, so it was a Friday, and I was feeling real good.
Here he goes.
I couldn't wait to tell the ladies here I should. No, I'm done.
Oh,
you
wow.
take
You
care.
rhymed, but
Have
you didn't finish, so
I'm sorry.
We'll give you till later to figure
No,
out the rest of that lyric.
Because I sound stupid, immature. It's bad. I'm going to let you go.
All right, Joe.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
All right.